Hello and welcome everybody to another great day of Disney movie reviews. I'm your main host, Joe Dizzy, and it's a pleasure to have you guys here joining me today. And of course, I'm riding solo. I had, Chris had to go handle some stuff. Miguel couldn't make it, but we're gonna make this one short. Sorry about that, but it's only me riding solo, so you're only getting my perspective. And we have four main topics to talk about. And before we get to the main topics, I want to talk about a new trailer for Bad Boys for Life dropped earlier today, and the whole point of a trailer is to bump up your excitement level a couple notches, and this second trailer, that's what it did for me. It pumped up my notches a couple bit, like a tiny bit up. There's only one question: who the fuck are they fighting? I mean, you hear Will Smith saying, they're after me, they're trying to kill me. Who? Who's trying to kill you? I didn't see no villain. We see no villain. We just see Will Smith running around saying he's gonna get killed. I mean, I love the trailer. They're playing it safe. I understand it's been a while, and if I want to make a theory, it's gonna be one of those new cops. The new cop, bad cop, and good cop, bad cop type of thing, and one of those newer guys is like an inside man to something. I mean, but I believe it's gonna be like either the whole new team, or it's gonna be one of them or two of them. But other than that, they didn't really give us a villain, which is something I want to see what's going on in this movie. But anyways, what did you guys think about the new Bad Boys for Life trailer? Did this bump up your notches a couple bit? Do you think there was something missing? Was it, of course, for me, it was better than the first one. But I'm still excited to go see it. I really want to go see this movie. I love the first one. I love the second one. So I want to see what they bring to the table with the third one. Now, on to our first topic, and that is Ant-Man 3 has been announced. That's right, people. We're getting a third Ant-Man movie, and Peyton Reed said to return to direct Ant-Man 3, which is amazing news, and mostly because Disney did not announce this at their D23 lineup, and they're keeping everything under wraps of where the story is going to and what is going to be based on. Now, the Ant-Man movies have been successful. They made money, but on a smaller scale compared to all the other MCU solo films. And I pretty much thought that there wasn't going to be another Ant-Man movie, because if you look at it this way, I do feel like Ant-Man played his part in the MCU, as in what he was meant to do, and Kevin Feige vision. I believe it was for him to introduce the quantum realm in order to bring Endgame into play with time travel and all this. And Paul Rudd I love Paul Rudd. He's funny. I'm watching his new Netflix show, Living with Myself, I believe that's the name, which is hilarious. And I'm watching that, so I'm happy. I'm happy he's coming back, because he's been saying, that he wanted to come back for a third one. And we are talking about Kevin Feige. We can't deny that Kevin Feige has let us down. For 10 plus years, this man has had a plan, and I believe he has a bigger plan on why he's making Ant-Man 3. And if we're talking about the quantum realm, which is dealing with science, I believe they're going to introduce a new character or characters that we haven't seen before. And if you guys kind of know what I mean when I say science, I I honestly believe, like, while saying anything, I'm just going to show my fingers. Well, I forgot, we're not doing video yet. We're getting close, though. Stay tuned. But I'm saying, I believe they might show the Fantastic Four. I'm going to go ahead and say, I believe there's a 20%, 25% chance. I'm going to put it at 25% chance out of 100 that the Fantastic Four might show up in Ant-Man 3. And that's the way they're going to establish the Fantastic Four. And I have that feeling, because we are dealing with the quantum realm, and if you think about it, all the Ant-Man movies haven't been like superhero type of movie. All both Ant-Man and the Wasp have been heist movies. They haven't been about saving the girl or saving the city or beating up bad guys. They've just been heist movies, stealing and bringing back stuff. So I have a feeling they might introduce the Fantastic Four. I'm gonna go ahead and say it at 25% chance. Remember, you heard it here first on the Disney movie reviews. Now, I want to know what you guys think about this. Of course, this was announced Friday, and what do you guys think about it? Do you guys think what I'm thinking? They're gonna introduce, the Fantastic Four in this one, or they're just doing it for a different plan? Because remember, Kevin Feige doesn't greenlight anything without a plan. So I believe there's a plan behind this, and I believe what I'm saying is gonna be the plan. Now, are you guys excited for an Ant-Man 3? Do you guys want another Ant-Man 3? Do you guys believe Fantastic Four is gonna be here? Let me know in the comment section below so I could read what you guys think and get your guys' take on it. Now, topic number 2, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse sequel has also been announced by Sony. Now, this I believe doesn't come as a surprise because the directors had talked about this way before the official announcement. They had said they already knew where they wanted to take the second one to, and also Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse made good money. It won an award, and it was a foregone conclusion they were gonna make another one. It pretty much it was simple, right in our faces. Another one was gonna be made. Making good money, making an award. They had a different animation style. They handled the characters great, along with good story. Miles Morales and was it Gwen Stacy, Peter Parker, and then was it Peter Porker, the pig, and then I forgot the other two. And if you guys haven't seen the first one, I believe it's still on Netflix. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'll suggest go see it. The animation is very comic booky style. They did. They went very different instead of traditional, which I love that they did that. And if you see it, if you see the first one, you see a lot of Easter eggs they threw in there. So I believe they already kind of told us where they're going with the second one with all the Easter eggs, not just at the end. So there's some in the middle, and I believe they already showed us how they're gonna be, going in and out the Spider Verse with that little was it Goober that at the very end. I know if you guys haven't seen it, it's been out there for a while, so it just means you guys don't want to see it. But at the very end, they put like a Spider-Man puts a goober on his hand, and he travels back to the very beginning, which is like an old take of the first issue of Spider-Man's and all that. So yeah, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for another Spider-Man? I know I am. I'm no I love the first one. I know I'm excited for this, and I'm really excited to go see it. And so let me know in the comment section below. Let me know how excited you guys are to see a second one to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Let me know all the Easter eggs you guys caught in the first one. Maybe there's some you saw that I didn't see. So please go down and comment in the bottom, and I'll read them. I'll read them through, and we'll talk about it. Now, topic number 3 is Martin Scorsese considered making the Joker, and he stayed with it for 4 years before passing it along. Now, this kind of comes a little weird to me because of all the he's been on the news lately talking about comic book movies not being cinema, and then retracting some of those comments. But Scorsese was being interviewed about his movie and was asked about his comments on comic book movies and about the Joker borrowing from one of his movies, which is King of Comedy, Taxi Driver. Not borrowed from King of Comedy and Taxi Driver, which Scorsese said that the Joker is a different type of movie, unlike the comic book movies. Which I kind of had to sit back and think about it, and I thought about, what, the Joker, the movie The Joker is different from traditional comic book movies. If you think about it, the Joker, you kind of see it dealing with our real life in today. If you kind of think about it, as in other comic book movies, they kind of don't really do that. They kind of show a purple alien coming with the chin shaped as a sack of balls or something, coming from outer space with the glove to snap us away. So if you think about it, the Joker isn't really a traditional comic book movie. It's something different. So, and that's what he said. The Joker is a different type of movie, unlike comic book movies, and that he knows the script very well. Also saying he considered making this movie and stayed with it for 4 years before passing along because he was too busy, supposedly, which I believe he is busy. He was doing The Irishman when this movie was also being announced, but it kind of gets me feeling like what what this movie could have been if he would have stayed with it. Now he also did say that the reason why he passed it along, that he loved what Arthur Fleck stood for. He loved what this character was after reading about him and all this, but just knowing that later on in the film he will have to evolve him or introduce him as a Joker and push him into the comic book world. That's the thing that turned him off on it. So he said this wasn't for me. But I do love what this character was, with his backstory and all this. I love what I could have done with him. I'm not saying that Todd Phillips, he didn't do a good job. That movie is gorgeous, beautifully made. I loved it, but it just gets me thinking like, what could a Martin Scorsese do with this Joker movie? He probably could have done a Joker that later on goes into a gangster type of Joker. I kind of want to say, or he could have done like a gangster type of Joker. How some because I have read comments on other YouTube pages and other places that people were mad that oh, Joker is supposed to be kind of like a mobster, which I don't believe that. But he probably because Martin Scorsese is big in those mobster type of movies, so he probably could have done it. Now, with all that being said, would you guys would have rather have seen a Martin Scorsese Joker, or did you love the one we got right now? I know I love the one we got right now, but I was still, a bit of me was like, what could a Martin Scorsese do with this? So let me know in the comment section below. I want to know what you guys think about this. Should have had Martin Scorsese done it, or just leave it how it is. Now, on to our final topic number 4, and this comes from the Hollywood Reporter. This just barely came in about 5 hours ago. The Batman, there's a new Batman movie coming out in 2021 for those of you that don't know. Now, the Batman is in talks with Colin Farrell to play as the Penguin, which kind of it kind of comes as a little shock to me. Him playing the Penguin. I don't know what kind of take they're gonna take with Colin Farrell. But if you just look at the list of actors they're getting for this Batman movie, they have Robert Pattinson, they have Zoe, they have Jeffrey Wright, and Paul Dano are already on the call sheet. You know what I mean? They're pretty much lining up this movie with pure actor talent. They're not lining up this movie with like a 5-star actor as actors that stand out the most, like a Will Smith, The Rock. They're getting pure talent for this movie. So there's just been announced Colin Farrell in talks to playing the Joker, and with that, when they talk in talks, that means a deal has already been made. They're making a deal, money wise, scheduling wise, and all this. So what did you guys think about this? What do you guys think about Colin Farrell as playing the Penguin? I didn't see that coming. Of course, I didn't see Robert Pattinson as the Batman. I didn't see Paul Dano as the Riddler. Sorry for my mumbling there for a bit, but yeah, I didn't see this. But now it makes me kind of excited because, like I said, they're going after pure talent. It's always gonna be Catwoman. Jeffrey Wright is gonna be Commissioner Gordon. It's like this movie's lining up with pure actor talent, and I'm just really excited to see this movie. Now I'm having high hopes for this now for some reason. I'm holding it up there. So let me know what you guys think about Colin Farrell, playing as the Penguin. Let me know about all the other actors also gonna come out in this movie. Let me know what you guys think about them and their part they're playing. And like I said, this was gonna be a short one. So make sure you comment below. I'll be looking at you guys' comments. I'll try to reply to you guys as much as I can. And don't forget to follow my Instagram That is at Dizzy Movie Reviews. That is DIZZY Movie Reviews at Instagram. I was gonna say my Gmail. But also, if you guys want to talk about something, that I talked about today, you guys want to talk about something in my past podcast, or you guys want to talk, or you guys want me to throw in a new topic, like a question you guys have about a movie or something, you guys want me to throw a new topic into my next episode, make sure you send me an email at dizzymoviereviews@gmail.com. That is DIZZY movie reviews at gmail.com. Make sure you put heading topic so I know what I'm gonna be using this for. And that will do it for on. This is, of course, Dizzy Movie Reviews. I'm your main host, Joe Dizzy. Over and out.